And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Well, come on, baby, dance a little lower tonight. We all need a little number with the top beat.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Spencer Turnbull. What do you look for here?
At his last start, couldn't carry his warm-ups in the bullpen out to the mound. Couldn't get out of the first inning. Very frustrating for this guy, but today he's focused on having a quality start and pitching his team to a win.
All right, ready to go here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith.
The Y to kick the pitch. And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. Ball one there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Slow ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Check out the Red Sox lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Mark McGwire.
Yeah, Boog, a member of the 500 home run club. I mean, you know, I fell just short of that myself. You know the story. It's an exclusive list. And, you know, of all the most feared hitters, I mean, this guy is right there at the top. He loves going deep. He loves trotting around the bases. And you know what? I love watching him do it. He's got so much swag. Let's see if he's got something for us in this one.
And the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. The wind of the pitch.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
Popped up right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
The third baseman, number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Jimmy Fox. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swings and misses. Strike one. One more interesting thing about the hammer. If you subtracted all of his 755 homers, he'd still have 3,000 hits. Next pitch way upstairs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for Boston. The Tigers coming up, no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Comerica Park. Today's starting pitcher, Bob Gibson. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran shortstop, Alan Trammell. The wind and the pitch. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Nick Maton will hit next. In the air, left field. And out number 1 on the grab. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you've got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
And the right-hander deals on the ground to first, and that's just foul.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
The 1-1. That's down and in. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. And the pitch. Runner on the go. And fouled off. Trammell leads off first with one away. Checks over to first. Back safely. The pitch.
Oh. 3-2.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Bill, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Next to hit, Curtis Granderson. First pitch just misses. And that's downstairs and outside. Left-hand hitter waits. And that misses upstairs now, 3-0. There's a strike. Two on, one out. 3-2 now. One out. Runners at first and second. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So up next, Kerry Carpenter. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. That's inside. Two outs. And there's a strike. And a pitch. That's ripped into the outfield. Racing makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair, scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now, Willie Mays. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. And that's a foul ball. 1-1 now. And strike two.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and two here. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
And here is David Ortiz. Swung on, belted. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that's in there for strike one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
He's got it, and there's two away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Mark McGuire in now, takes ball one off the plate. Two balls, no strikes to count.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a 2-1 on the way. Popped up. Haas under it. And puts the squeeze on that. That is the inning. And the Red Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. To the pitch. Eric Haas, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one fouled off. And the righty deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And here it comes. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting seven.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. The pitch. And a foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Check swing, went around. That's strike two. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Guerrero going back on this one. And caught on the warning track. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. On to the 3rd inning. So stepping in for Boston, Vladimir Guerrero. Here comes a pitch. Guerrero, a strong-armed left fielder in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. Kicks and deals. That smash towards center. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Got a fastball. The plate, jumped all over it, absolutely smoked that ball, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Johnny Bench in the box, lays off for ball 1. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next pitch, not close, up high. Chris with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great
runner on the move. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Pickoff move to first. Guerrero back easily. The 2-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Top of the 3rd, no score. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Granderson has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Ozzie Smith. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That one's in there, 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. They try another pitch out. And a pitch. Runner on the go.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Throw to second, and he's safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
Hank in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Heading for the plate. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Next to hit, Jimmy Fox. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Kicks and fires. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Mays stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
He swings and fouls one off. Two and 1 now. 2 aboard. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
The next offering misses. And a full count now. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So now here's the DH, David Ortiz. Flied out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next offering upstairs.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Gets a piece and stays alive. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one smoked out to left. Carpenter makes the play, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's Javier Baez. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
And the 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering is down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Got him. And there's one away.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. It was some fun at bat to watch.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for Detroit, Alan Trammell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gibson, a righty that throws with power. 32 years old and a 2-time Cy Young Award winner. Guerrero after it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Nick Maton. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Maton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 180 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Joe Morgan. Turnbull back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one pushed foul. And the 0-2. And ball 1. The pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So digging in, Mark McGwire. First time up was a pop out. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's in there for strike 1. Remember Big Mac and Sammy Sosa going head-to-head in 1998. McGwire ultimately would lead the majors in home runs that year with 70 of them. McGuire led the majors in home runs 4 different times, including his rookie year in 1987. Next offering away upstairs. One down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Now fly ball to right center. Granderson glides to his left. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back. And now here is Al Kaline.
The right fielder, Al Kaline.
The line to kick the pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next one off the plate inside. And now it's even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And the next pitch is way outside. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Very high with that one. And it's a full count.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake the team up with the free pass.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Curtis Granderson. His first at bat was a strikeout. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Righty delivers. And there's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And the right-hander deals. Out to center. Willie Mays makes the play. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 30.
Now here is Kerry Carpenter. That one's in there, 0-1. And the pitch. In the air out to center. Mays has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Next to the timeout, the catcher,
Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-0.
That's out the corner.
K-line off of first with 2 away. Fouled off. He was late. Righty to the plate. That misses. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Scope in the box now. Take strike one. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Detroit, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. This guy popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bench used that unique stance, and he had amazing hands and 10 gold gloves to prove it. To the right side, Baez handles the chance, tosses to first, 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's a speed threat, Ozzie Smith. Outfield playing pretty shallow. In there, and it's 0-1.
And Bench was one of the first catchers to use a hinged mid as well. Didn't take long before everybody was using them behind the plate.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 34.
2 outs, base is empty. Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And next for the Red Sox, Jimmy Fox. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. Out to short. Trammell gloves it. Trammell jumps, throws, safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
Willie Mays digs in now. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. Foul ball. Hank, the runner at third. Fox at first, 2 out of the inning. High in the air, out to right. K-line should have it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Boston strands a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman.
A line in the pitch. Called strike right there. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Into center. Mays has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
The bat,
The batter now, Javier Baez. Caught looking his first time up. First pitch, not close. Now 1-1. The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And now it's filled up. Lifted in the air, right field. And makes the grab. 2 away. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Alan Trammell. In there for strike 1. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Fly ball to right. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail 1-0. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Jose Alvarez.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, one-run game. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. And a pitch. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. Didn't go. Slap the other way. Foul. Left-hand batter waits. Falling behind 2-1. And that one missing low.
Let's go, Poppy.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Joe Morgan up next for the Red Sox. Alvarez in his 9th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Trevor Story, a runner at first for him, nobody out. And that's in there for strike one.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. And here it comes. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carpenter settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mark McGwire. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Little chopper rolls foul. You know, Mark McGwire wasn't the only great athlete in his family. His brother Dan played his college football at San Diego State, and he was a first-round pick in the NFL. Ortiz at first, 1 gone. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And now 2 and 2. Well struck right field. That's back there. That one is gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His second of the year. It's 3-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty. One away, and the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero. First offering misses the mark. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it's 1 and 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a strike. Goes down looking. Johnny Bench up next for the Red Sox. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And a ground ball to first, into the outfield, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now it's going to be Ozzie Smith. And that one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. And that's outside.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
And now the lefty. Check swing, and he held up. The great thing about Ozzie in the field was that he could make any play he needed to. Diving stops, jump throws, cross body throws. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Staying in the game on defense, Trevor Story. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. So now the DH spot, Nick Maton.
It took Ozzie almost 3,000 left-handed at-bats until he hit his first home run from that side of the plate, and he did it in style, a walk-off shot to win Game 5 of the '85 NLCS for the Cardinals.
Maton tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch is popped up. One up, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it out.
Gibson, a 6'2" righty, 195 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. K-line in the box again, takes a strike. And a pitch. And down on strikes. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And now Curtis Granderson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Raleigh Fingers up and loosening in the pen. Hader getting loose as well.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail it here 3-0. Jose Cisnero comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's going to be Hank Aaron. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And he deals. And that's down and away.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball to the right side into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here comes a pitch. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Hank gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is high. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
This to center field. Granderson under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Willie Mays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's hard hit in the line. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Ortiz, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
At the belt and fires. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 7th inning stretch time. The Red Sox 4 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Just missed. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. And it's out of here. His second of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
passing the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Now the catcher up to hit, Eric Haas.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Good eye right there. So now 1-2. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. So now 3-2. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Now batting, third base.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jonathan Scope.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bob Gibson gives way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Raleigh Fingers gets the ball now. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Raleigh, a former MVP, he features a sinker, a slider, a forkball, and he works in a four-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
In for a strike, and the count 1-2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Got him looking. That's his 2nd strikeout. Miguel Cabrera, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed. And it is 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Baez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses way outside. And he dodges that fastball. Next pitch is popped up. McGuire moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Detroit making up ground with this homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jason Foley. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter, Christian Vasquez. The pitch. On the ground to Miggy. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. First out in the top of the 8th.
The first baseman, Mark McGuire.
First offering, and it just misses. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is gone. So he leaves the yard to left. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. Chris, he just tied Frank Robinson with 586 homers.
And Frank Robinson was such a great player, in some ways underrated, but those in the sport know how special this is. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero.
That's the ball.
First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 3-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
In for a strike, now 3-1. And now it's filled up.
Careful.
Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The bat, number 2.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ozzie Smith. Outfield playing pretty shallow. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Bounce to the right. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Alan Trammell.
Now into the ball game on defense, Luis Aparicio. He'll play second.
Now playing second base, number 11.
Rowley back to work. And there's a ball.
One ball, no strike.
Just missed.
2-0.
Right-handed reliever.
That's the ball. 3-0.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that.
What's going on? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Trying to decide who I want to put in for my bullpen right now.
Yeah, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to.
Alright, we're leaving Raleigh Fingers in for this guy.
It's really important.
And then we're putting in Josh Hader.
In now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Nobody out, runner at first. And now it's even up.
1-1.
I like it so far. I think it's pretty good. They have some new, they have some new animations, which is good. Because sometimes you get sick of the old animations. They got some new cutscenes, like between innings, like outsides of the stadiums that you'd never seen before on the game. Some nuances. I think they made trading a little bit harder, which is good for franchise. I don't know. I like it. So pretty good so far.
And the righty deals. And that one missing low.
I like some of the new legends. I wish they would have kept some of the old legends. I know they took out Ted Williams a couple years ago, so I wish he was still in the game. But I like it. I think it's pretty good so far.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
So a lefty out of the pen, Josh Hader.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Josh Hader.
And the first offering is not close. Hader, an all-star a season ago. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Next offering is downstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dennis Eckersley.
Well, I do have David Ortiz, so he is on the game. He's been on it for the last couple of years.
The pitch.
A-Rod hasn't been on the game though. I don't think he's ever been on the game, at least in my memory. Besides, obviously, when he was an active player. But maybe someday they'll put him back on.
He continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough.
Yeah, here's Big Papi. Strikes out a little bit, but has pretty good contact. Obviously, awesome power, awesome discipline, awesome clutch. Can't play defense. Pretty much describes Big Papi.
For hitters to get on top of.
Granderson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch, inning over. Tigers leave 1. They're down 5-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Will Vest. And stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. The pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Scope makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Jimmy Fox up next for the Red Sox. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Yeah, I was playing it during NFL season. I stream on there too. Usually when I stream on Madden, put the camera on, but this is a different style game for me. This is a little bit more relaxing. Madden's more my serious game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
The next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Righty to the plate. That one misses, and the count is filled up.
That's cool. I appreciate it, man.
Next pitch is popped up. Scope as this one sized up.
I just streamed a Zombies game last night. You can look for it on my page if you want. Me and my buddy. It's a long game. We played for 4 hours, or maybe 5 hours. Played one of the original Zombies maps on Call of Duty Black Ops. Tied one of our records. Actually, we beat one of our records for that map. We get to round 51.
First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strikes.
Kicks and fires. So 2 balls and no strikes. They say it went.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Tigers 1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom 9. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Hader back to work. Slider misses outside. There's a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter.
Ooh, 102 on the out. Or was it say 102? Was it 100? I think it was 100. On a two-seam fastball on the outside corner. Ooh.
Left field. Guerrero moving under it. One down. And next up for the Tigers, Eric Haas. The outfield playing into pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. So they turn to their closer, Dennis Eckersley. He's into the game with the bases empty. So coming into the game now on defense, Enrique Hernandez. He's the new third baseman. Haas checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Ruled a swing. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. The line to kick the pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive on the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Jonathan Scope. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
One strike.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. And down on strikes. Ball game.
When you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that these guys are playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse guy is giving you the same good food he's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs on 9 hits.
1.